information out there. Also, what I am now doing is people have asked me to do one-to-one lessons. So yeah, if you want to come to my house and have a one-to-one lesson, I do charge, but at the end of the day, we can have some fun, eat chocolate cake, get drunk at night if you're over the age of 18, do some live streaming, and hopefully I'll teach you how to become a DJ as well. Alright, so what is DJing? Of course, it's mixing music. Well, a gentleman by my left, which is quickly to your right actually, has taken it to the next level because he doesn't use one turntable, 2 or 3, he actually uses 4, alright? So, very shortly, this guy here, Delementary, is going to be doing a 4-deck mix. It's wonderful, it's amazing, and believe me, it does blow your mind because his hands are rather fast. Now, after he's done his set, he will be doing question and answer. So in other words, if you want to know a little bit about what he's actually doing, then stick your hand up, we'll bring you up here if you want, and you can ask him the question. Also, what he will do is he'll run through certain parts of the mix to show you exactly how it's put together. This particular mix may only be about 5 or 6 minutes long, but it might have taken him about a month to put together. But, as you will see, it's perfect. But then again, life is about mistakes. We all make mistakes, and if he makes a mistake like Grandmaster Flash, you know what? You rise above it, and you just put up with it, and get on with it. Del, how are we doing? Are we nearly there?
Oh yeah, the mic's not coming to the mics, is it? Is it? No, that's cool. Okay, cool, you're cool out there, yeah? Okay. Yeah, so what we're going to talk about, this mix is going to be about 11 or 12 minutes long. It's quite fast and furious. And I'm not sure, we've got it on screen as well. We're able to get some of this on screen. You might be able to catch some of the action. But for those of you that are interested in perhaps conceptualizing a 4-deck mix or a mini mix of some description, I'll describe to you afterwards exactly from conception to delivery how I do that. And it might give you some insight in how you can create some cool little mini mixes of your own. Okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in a BPM, here in the main arena, witness delementary.
gonna be well wicked.
Can I get up? Right.
Now what the hell are you waiting for? After me, there should be no more. So for one last time, make some noise. Understand the intelligence that delementary has.
From the door when I come into the bedroom.
Bring in the drums. Yo, check this out. 4 turntables, baby. Yo, DJ Delementary. Let's go. Let's go. Waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda odd. No barking from the dog, no smoke. And mama cooked the breakfast with no dog. I gotta go, cause I got me a drop top. And if I hit the switch, I can make the ass. Check out. I gotta say what's up. Check out your boy. Check out your boy, delementary. Rocking the 4 turntables.
Dude, that was sweet! And better it was!
Delementary has left the building.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up! Give it up! Now, that was a man in the zone. Seriously, one more time, give it up. Delementary in the house. He was in the zone. And also, did you see him? The guy's enjoying himself as well. Seriously, Del. And do you know what? I taught him everything I know.
He taught me how to get pissed from. It's like, oh, excuse me. Family show. Family show.
All right, well, look, here's the deal. Mix up 4 decks. Theoretically, 90, if not 100% of people in this room should know about these particular turntables and the mixer. But you've got 4 plugged in. Now, just tell me, Dal, roughly how many tunes were in that set, roughly?
You're looking at about, if you include all of the effects, you're probably looking at around about 40. So yeah, it's probably around about maybe 18 to 20 tunes, 40 effects and scratches and stuff like that. So,
okay, time-wise, how long would it take you to, not necessarily perfect, but from the initial concept to, initial concept to here? What's the time scale?
You're looking at about probably a day to sit there and really and ah about what tunes you're going to put in it. I sit there at the PC, create a blank empty folder and I go, right, what do I want this mix to be about? What is this all about? So I'll sit there one by one, dragging tunes in, taking some out, and I'll always end up with more tunes in there than I actually need, because I know that, as you've seen from the performance, each track can last from anything like 10 seconds to up to like 45 to a minute.
1 second.
So, yeah, so I've got kind of an idea of whether or not I'm going to be over time. I'm conscious of the media at the moment. People like to consume media very quickly, so I'm conscious to try not to make mixes that are too long, try and hold the audience in. So you're looking at about a day selecting the tunes, again, timing roughly right. And then probably, if I was to sit down and do it non-stop, if I had no other commitments, it would probably be maybe 2 or 3 days, working days, sitting there editing.
Okay, I mean, one thing I want to point out as well, I do say this to a lot of people. They say, I like mixing house, I like mixing soul, rap, hip-hop, but what Del has proved categorically here today, full stop, is mixing different genres. It works, it's great, it's marvellous. People should do it more. Do you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. Don't try not to be blinkered when you put in one of these things together. Obviously, if you like a drum and bass DJ, or a dubstep DJ, or a commercial DJ, that's going to have an effect on what kind of stuff you put together in a mix. But try, I hate these corporate phrases, but try and think outside the box. Even if you have to stick to your own musical genre, try and put something in there that's going to sort of make you stand out from the rest. Something a bit comical, something that's, you know, technically perhaps not been done before, or if it has been done before, something that you can do just as well or even better.
Okay. All right, I'll tell you what we're going to do now. A couple more things. Firstly, is anyone out there got any questions for Del? Just stick your hand up, and if you want to, I'll come over, or you can come up here on stage.
So I've got a microphone here for questions.
Oh, okay. Please do it, because, you know, maybe a day from now you go, if only I'd have asked him how he did that. So, you know, ask the question. In fact, the personal people who ask the questions are the intelligent ones, because like he said, you're the ones thinking outside the box. Come on, any questions? Okay, gentlemen, is that gentleman over there?
How do you start with your ideas? Do you just like get a playlist together in your head, or is it just like through experience of listening to specific beats of specific styles, if you get what I mean?
Yeah, thinking about some of the mixes that I've done in the past. In a previous life as a commercial DJ, which is nothing to be ashamed of, let me tell you, I would do mixes which are relative to perhaps some nights I'm doing. So once I did a pretty cool like student mix, which is full of indie tracks and dirty break beats all jumbled up together. But this particular mix, because I'm a new funk producer, this has just been done to sort of showcase some of the tracks that are around at the moment and whatnot. So that's pretty much what this mix is all about. But I've also done other ones. I, for 10 years, ran a club in Brighton called the Funky Fish, which is like an old school soul, funk, jazz and breaks club. I've done several mixes that are all that genre. So just depends what you want out of the mix. If you want to create a mix which is for a particular type of crowd, then do that. You know, if you're a dubstep DJ, do that. You know.
Just another quickie. Have you ever thought about incorporating classical music?
Incorporate what, sorry?
Classical music.
Classical music, that's a really great idea. You know, I've always wanted to, and it's something that we're working on with a couple of other artists. I've always wanted to do. Me and Jonathan have got a video stuffed away where we came up to his house and had a bit of a ball one day and a very fuzzy night. And Jonathan got his drum set out, and we were having a right of a jam, weren't we? We've still got that video. We've not published it yet, but I've actually spoken to some musician friends of mine about coming in and working on some tracks with me, and I would sincerely love to do something like that. You know, the BBC live the prompts, the electric prompts thing. I'd love to do something like that with, yeah, it's a really cool idea that I'm working on today.
Cool. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, any more questions at all? Please, just go for it.
We can take some more questions in a second if you want. There's a gentleman down here, we'll take a question from him. We're going to just run through a bit more of the creative process of the mix in a minute, and you might be inspired to have some more questions after that. Yes, sir.
Just wondering, have you ever had problems like DJing with like licensing, like with certain tracks or anything?
Personally, no. When I used to work for the corporates many moons ago, I left that kind of scene just before that was starting to come in, and we were starting to get random visits from the likes of PRS and whatnot. And a lot of the corporates now, and I'm not sure if they still do this, somebody might be able to enlighten me, I think they insist that you have, you know, that you give, if you get any visits, you have to like give them your laptop and stuff like that, and they check the tracks, and they know all the ins and outs of what track, because you know sometimes when you, and not condoning this in any way, but when you do download a track or a friend sends you a track and you put it on your laptop, it's often got like little attachments on it which say what torrent it was downloaded from and stuff like that. And the guys at PRS, you're really savvy to stuff like that, so and that's why they check all the laptops and stuff like that. I personally, I've not had any problems like that. So most of the music that I play out at my gigs these days is all from friends who are producers, and it's all original material. So
right, cheers.
That's right, thank you. You're welcome.
Right. Are we going to, yeah, in fact, I think what we're going to do now is Dell's going to go through the particular mix.
I'm not texting my mates, by the way. I've got a list of things here that I'd like to point out to you that you might find of interest. So, from the initial concept of what kind of mix you're going to put together, I have it in my head, and like I told you, we get all the tracks together. Then we go to the editing process. So, what you have to imagine when you get to this is you've got, and everyone's kind of got access to these little wave editor things like Cool Edit and what's the Logic one? Oh, it's completely gone now.
Logic Edit.
And you can top and tail, you can capture the essence of the track, the meat of the track, but you can top and tail it, you can edit out like, you know, 3/4 of the track or do it to exactly how you want it. So you can have like a simple beat that comes in, which will then eliminate the very lengthy, often build up to the track, and you can just kind of top and tail that and edit it out so you've got a simple beat, bang, in with the balls of the track, and then out. So you can just mess around with it, add some effects to come out, perhaps to another beat. And what I would suggest, because often things can go wrong in these mixes, as we found out on there just now, and you've got to have an escape plan on each track. So although I might have a track that's got its build in, it's got its drop down, and then it's got a beat coming out, that beat will actually continue on its own for 2 minutes, just in case if I've got a track that's playing here, and if it was like 30 seconds long, and all of a sudden something's gone wrong here, and I can't load the track, and I've got to improvise very quickly. Now, some people, not all of us, are very skilled at using the loop facilities in a very tight way, but I would put like an exit plan on the end of each track. So you top and tail all of these tracks together, one by one. You're creating individual ins and individual outs. You've got to think how you're going to link. You've got to mentally think, how am I going to go from one track to the next, okay? Try not to do the same effects in between each transition. So one, you might do a simple scratch transition into the next track. Another one, you might use filters coming in. Another one, hot cues. Try and keep it as interesting as possible as you move through the journey. So you edit all your tracks together, you get them all into the order that you want them. What I suggest you would do is, as you finish your first edit, you title it 10, and then the title of the track, okay? Because then don't do it from one. I've made this mistake a number of times and turned up to do a mix, and all the mixes are all jumbled up. If you title everything from 10, so 10, 11, 12 and onwards, it all files up in numerical order on the disc when you come to burn it. If you do it from one, it ends up going to 9, then it goes, I don't know.
57?
Yeah, it just goes all over the place. So title 10, so your first track will be title 10, and then the track title onwards. And then everything when you burn the discs will be in complete numerical order, and they'll be exactly how you find them.
We've got 4 minutes, right?
Have we got 4 minutes left?
Yeah, the bus is going. So we've got about 4 minutes.
How long have we got?
Yeah, it's about 4 minutes.
Probably is about 4 minutes. Okay, I'll quickly run through the rest. So you burn your 4 discs, they're data discs, and identical discs. So whatever player I'm on, if I've lost my track, I know I can go to any disc and find exactly where I am in the mix. Obviously, if, like me, you're slightly more comfortable transforming with your left deck, that could present a problem. You've got to try and keep any kind of transforming effects to make sure they're on the left side. So, in light of the fact that we haven't got an awful lot of time, should we go into a quick demonstration of one of them?
Okay, yeah, I'll tell you what I'll do now is what Dell's going to do, take a certain part of the mix and just do a demonstration. I'm going to try and talk, explain what he's doing, which will probably be virtually impossible.
Baby wobble, baby wobble, baby wobble.
Well, that came in at quite a low speed because the previous track was much lower in tempo. So I used this technique. As I increase the tempo on that, I increase the tempo on the tapping there. So by the time I move the tempo up here,
Wobble, baby wobble, baby wobble, baby wobble. 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 Wobble, baby wobble, baby wobble, baby wobble.
see, I've got a bit tempo there, but you didn't really notice it. Kind of did it organically, but didn't. So as to come into the crescendo of that tune, I got hold of the communards. Good old Jimmy Somerville, bless him, and turn the echo off there, and I used this section here. I took a lot in the editing process. I took a lot of the bass out of that because it was conflicting with the build-up of this. So, and I used this kind of touching the platter technique to load. that kind of thing. So I'll do this quickly and you'll see exactly where I'm coming from. So, here we go. Right.
Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble. 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 Wobble baby, wobble.
At this point I take the bass out of the wobble.
Baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble. Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble. Wobble baby, wobble baby.
Give that more impact.
Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble. Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble.
And here comes Jimmy on this step.
Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble.
Sorted.
There it is. We had a load more of these planned to show you, but I think, what's our time? Where's our chaps? Where's the guys?
It's probably, sorry?
Oh, we still got 5. Brilliant. Fantastic. Okay. Anyone have any jokes?
Oh, we got 5. Maybe.
Any more questions quickly? Anybody got any more questions quickly? I'll really, this gentleman down here. Have we got, yeah, cool.
Hold on. There you go.
Hello, mate. Oh, there you go. Gotcha.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. How do you mix without headphones?
Well, it's quite easy because I've practiced this mix probably about 200 times. But that said, there are occasions where I've had to slip them on, perhaps in venues where something's perhaps gone wrong, the sound quality's not quite right, or something's gone wrong with the track and the data discs after all, they get scratched and dirty, something can often go wrong. Sometimes I have to stick them on. As you can see, I've got them here ready just in case and I'll just stick them on. But I know each and every one of these discs inside and out, exactly where they are, so I can generally go from place to place very quickly and know exactly where I am, so that's how.
Also, one thing I've got to point out, which I say to a lot of people, when he was doing his set, I mean, it was virtually, well, it's going to be virtually impossible for any of us to do that, but he was actually enjoying himself. He looked as though he was enjoying himself, and that's something that every single DJ out there has got to realise. It doesn't matter whether you're just doing a transition every 5 minutes, or you're doing like Delbo, you're doing a transition every second. If you can prove to the crowd that you're enjoying yourself, then you get that good positive vibe over to them, and then in turn, they'll actually appreciate you as well.
Yeah, the rub off is energetic, positive energy rubs off. If you look like you're having an absolute ball, people buy into that and they believe it. They'll just run with you, man. Right, shall we squeeze in another one, or have we got another quick question? 2 minutes? 1 minute. Maybe one more question. Any more questions? Any more?
All right, I'll tell you what we do. How can people get hold of you? Website.
So website. Hey, check this out. The amount of people that haven't seen EastEnders and go, I don't get it. It's usually horror. So yeah, delementary.com. Check out my website. Loads of videos and stuff on there, all my productions as well. And you have a website too, sir?
I have a website, djtutor.com. It's basic free online lessons, anything and everything. Some are random, some are interesting, and some are comedy, and it's all good fun.
And we're both on Facebook as well, facebook.com/delementary. Yours is DJ Tutor.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, check us both out. And I appreciate your attention today.
Not bad.
What was that? Communication.
Should we finish this off with practice and enjoy?
Yeah, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate your time. Thank you.